This is a scheduled random live stream, and it's 12:05 a.m. on Friday morning, Thursday night, and doing this one through the StreamYard, and actually have the link to the stream in the chat in the event anyone wants to come up and ramble or muse as well. Nothing new going on, nothing changed. I got some new plants. They started carrying a new line of plants, a new company of plants, and they're very nice. I got 5 or 6 kinds, and I'm probably going to put those in before I go off the stream, before I go to bed. I see I'm still getting a little pop-up thing telling me to share my referral link. So we'll see. Oh, also I have a new fish that I haven't posted yet. It's a fish that I've never had before. It's a blood something or other. Had 2 of them and one didn't make it. This one's doing great. So we'll see if anybody comes in. I see there are a couple of people in here besides me. So hi, hello, hope everybody's doing well. There is, see, I can't see the Yo-Yo. Hey, Scatty Nana, Sarah, Sam, Trash Cat. We're getting our new friends tomorrow, Papa C. I saw that. Let me turn this. I can't read the thing for that advertisement. I know I'm in here. Bob's live. Yeah, just for a bit. Just wasn't quite ready to go to bed and no more chores to do. So thought I'd come on and visit for a minute. There's the referral link. And it doesn't go away. It just pops up on screen every time I touch it. I'm not checking. I can't see what it says till somebody else comments. I hate that damn link. First it was the heart, and now it's the referral link. It's always something. Always something. But I did get some really nice plants. Kind of been out of plants for a while, or out of trying to grow them. I used to enjoy them and used to have some fair luck with them, but sometimes I would kill a lot of plants. I got some ferns. I can't remember the name of them, but I'm going to glue them to the wood in there. And I got some more water sprite. I got some hygrophila, which some people call hygrophilia, but it's hygrophila. I got a blue, and my favorite one, which I can't remember, which is a green. And then I got a new one that's been out for a while, Nina, N-I-N-N-A. So I think I got about 5 or 6 kinds of plants. I'm looking at them here floating in their plastic bags. I hear the little lemon chihuahua over there scratching in the chair, scratching the chair. I got to take a shower. Shoulders are killing me. Every time I come on here, that boy feels dirty, or does get in the shower. I don't know what it is. What's up with that? Every time. This is like 4 or 5 times now in a row. What are the big red fish, the freshwater fish? They're called blood. I tell you, I'm going to have cue cards if I keep live streaming. I've got one of those. He's got damage to a fin, but I think he's going to be okay. It's showing me the sound button's doing something weird. Maybe I had it clipped onto the sound. And no one's here now. Anyway, so what's going on with any of you guys? Getting in the mood to have a live stream, but I don't want to have them when they're scheduled. Weird. Weird. Supposed to have one tomorrow evening after the adoption event at Pet Sense. As far as I know, I will. Kind of watching for my little hognose snake. If it comes out, I'll take it out and hold it. Still concerned about it not eating for a month now. Oh, there he is over in the corner watching me. So he's still alive. I don't know, is the sound working okay? I was having trouble with it, but I think I've got it corrected. I hope I do. And I do have a fan on over there. And I hope that's not creating too much noise. Small fan. Oh gosh. The last comment I see was Sam saying he was going to go see if he could wash some of that filth off his shoulders. I'm staring right at the fish I want to talk about. Can't remember the name. Blood something. Blood something. Oh, that's a fan, I thought. And I have to wait till somebody types another comment till I can read that one because I can't see for that stupid link. Floyd said, what did he say? What did he say, Floyd? Floyd's putting his head down. I thought you had freeway traffic. No, I'm not near the freeway. Spring water. Does it sound like spring water? It's just a small oscillating fan. Floyd, are you wanting some attention? I wish you'd come over to the, here. Come here, let me help you. Come here. Come here, buddy. That shoulder hurts really, really bad. Come over here. Now. Look at that. I know you prefer the other one. You'll probably go back. There we go. That's much better. I get a steroid injection in like a week. I'm looking forward to that. Or distilled. What are y'all talking about? I'm going to take this off this damn thing because I can't see any of the comments for that link unless I hold it. And then I can't either. For fish tank. Oh. No, you don't have to have either one just so it doesn't have any chlorine and the stuff that comes out of the faucet with it. You can let it sit overnight and most of that stuff, chloramines, it won't evaporate out. I don't think it's too heavy. But you can boil the water for like 15 or 20 minutes and then let it cool down to room temperature and use it also. You had a great big couple of pots. But you can add some water conditioner to it to remove that stuff out of it too, trash cat. Because they definitely won't do well with the chemicals in there. Something at 2 o'clock. show you my plants a little bit. Those are the ferns, a very common type of fern. Can't remember the name though. And I'm going to be gluing those to some of the wood. I think I'm going to take that piece of wood out because it's not that attractive, and put it back over there and bring some of those smaller pieces out and put them over here like limbs, underwater roots or something. That's what I wanted to do with that. Kind of like that one. Maybe bring that one up and do a little more with it. And then I've got these other plants up here as well. There's like 4 different kinds. And these are stem plants and so forth. Like I said, I've got 3 kinds of hygrophila, all stem plants. And the thing I'm having to deal with is I have those 2 little goldfish in here, and they like to eat plants. So I've noticed they have made a little dent in my plant population. So I'm trying to get things they don't want to eat or won't want to eat. There's my little blood, whatever that fish is called. His camera shine. The orange one, the red one back there. Somebody will come in and say what he is. Very common name. Getting fish tomorrow at 2. Huh. Did you say what kind of fish they were? Can't remember. I saw you posted it. But I don't remember if you said what kind they were. What kind of tank are you putting them in? What size of tank? I think you've got fish already, don't you? Or haven't you had fish before? I think we talked about that. I want to say we did. Sam's taking a long time in that shower, isn't he? Spring water might be okay. And it's probably going to be cooler than you'll want if they're tropical fish. AV's good. That's good. That's good. Not even sure yet. It's not a typical. And then I can't see for that stupid ass comment. I don't know. All these things that are supposed to make it easier. It's not a typical square tank. Oh, okay. Something unique. Interesting. Wonder what it is. And it's will be officially 2 weeks tomorrow that the snake has been loose in my truck. I don't smell a snake, a dead snake, but I don't see a live snake. So I'm hoping it got out there in Georgia when we first stopped at Mitchell's house, because it was gone when I went to get back in the truck. It was out of the bag. Oh yeah. Sam found a new pressure on his shower head, apparently. Don't be jealous of my shower head. I'll send pictures tomorrow. Cool. You get some fish going, girl. We'll get you up on the stream here, showing them a little bit and talking about it. And when that comment moves on up and I can see it, Sam, I'll call it out. I'll read it out. I shall read it out. Floyd, what's up with you? You're quiet. Want some coffee? We've got some semi-hot, semi-warm coffee. You want some? Nope. I got a new thing of powdered peanut butter, about twice the size of last time. Powdered peanut butter. Would spring water be okay to begin? It should be, unless it's got something in it, that's some parasite or something, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. But it will be cold. It will be too cold if you're just like taking it up out of the spring. So bring it in and let it warm up to room temperature. You want it to be like 70 or above in the tank. If you don't have a thermometer, just let it sit several hours to warm up. Somebody tell me what kind of, not blood cichlids, what the hell? I want to get a holographic fish tank and bitch about water changes and guppy grass. Okay. I'm so nervous and feel like I should know this shiz. Well, you do. A lot of it's just the anxiety and excitement of, getting something new. It'd be the same if it was a puppy or something, You'll be fine. You got all of these resources. Sam keeps time stamping. Oh, he's moving the comment up for me. I see what you're doing, Sam. It's one thing you can say about Sam, that's he's a good mod. He is a good mod. I see Sarah is on TikTok now. She actually started following me, and of course I followed her back. Sarah, Sponge Princess Sarah. You like you some Sarah, don't you? She's lovely. Lovely. Can you say Huawei? No. Say Huawei. Say lovely. Say lovely. Nope. Okay. It flew right over there and landed on a cat. You better watch where you land, boy. Come back over here. Come on. Floyd, come here. Come on. You landed on that cat. He was just sleeping. You silly old bird. Come on. Floyd, come on. Come back. Come on. He's going to get you. Floyd. So crazy. Have you got food? Trash can. Have you got food for the fishes? You can get that at anywhere, grocery store, like in the pet section with the cat food and stuff. Get your little jar of some flake foods. Walmart, anywhere like that has those. That's usually where I end up getting mine, unless I'm just in one of the shops that I'm supporting just because I'm in that shop. I was in the local fish store, pet store yesterday, and then today I got one of my rats back, one of the males that I gave to Jill that works at the pet store to sell them for pets. And this one just got really mean. He's fine since I've had him back. But I put him in with his older brother and his daddy. So I think they're going to be okay and get along. But I'm wanting less rats. Tank, food, fish. Okay. What about light? You don't actually have to have a light over it unless you're trying to grow plants. And even a lot of plants will grow just from the room ambient light or a window light. So that's things you can worry about later. If there's something that has to have really warm water, you need a heater, but most things don't. May get spring water, something. Cut it off there. Damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. What kind of fish are they again? Did you say up above? I was looking, I didn't see it. Oh, the food comes with. They're getting out of the fish business then, huh? It's like a half a dozen fish. So you don't even have the tank yet. Well, it should come with some water. They'll be in bags or Tupperware or something, I guess. Just don't change the temperature real quick. You know that. If they're in bags or a bowl, float it in there for a little while and gradually mix it. No rush. Just don't shock them. Yeah, you can. That water you buy though is expensive, but they have it like for the betas and stuff. I just hate to pay that. But if you don't, the option is to get the water conditioner. What the hell are you doing? You and Miss Twitch have got something going. She's going to get you, Floyd. Don't bother him, Twitch. Floyd has so many close calls with these cats, but he always comes out unscathed so far. One is a 2-year-old goldfish. Oh, it's probably got a little size on it. So you won't have to worry about any live plants because it'll eat those, every piece of it can. So you don't have to worry about any live plants. I like goldfish. They're easy to take care of. They do require that you stay on top of their water because they, what do they call it, a bioload, where they actually have more poop and pee and stuff than some of the other fish. But they're such a simple fish and they're just so pretty. I like goldfish. I always have. They're expensive now. The fancy ones are really expensive and they're worth it too. I've always said the most important decision you make is, are you going to put a scub something? I need to stop reading those comments till they roll up, but it looks like I'm ignoring them. Well, that would be what I would be doing. That would be what I'd be doing. Why can't I think of the name of this fish? Blood. It's almost the same color as the goldfish at the store. It was redder. The most important decision you make is, are you going to put a scuba diver and a castle in your tank? I have so much of that stuff from breaking down little 10-gallon and 20-gallon tanks and from having just stuff in them for baby fish, for frying stuff, snails to have surface area. It's good if you can put some stuff in it, though. Of course, the more surface area you have, the more beneficial bacteria you'll have growing all over things. It's not just in your sponge filter or your hang-on back filter, it's on every surface in there. That's why you don't want to wash your stuff either, or wash it clean. You don't want to wash it with chlorinated water and stuff because it's beneficial. Blood parrot, thank you. Thank you, Sam. Blood parrot, and I had a parrot on my shoulder and couldn't think of it. Give him a couple of pieces of food. If I can get him to fall in. I just knocked a piece of coral in there. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. The thing about this plexiglass tank is it's got its lid that you can't move. It's all one piece, or all fused together. My Placostomus is coming over there to get that piece of food that I put in for the parrotfish. I was feeding all of these 3 snakes here nice last night. Sorry, I'm trying to move a thing out of the way. See, one of them's too big to get under his hide. He ate a couple of nights ago. And then the rat snake's down here somewhere. He ate last night. Some of my lights are out. Got to get those fixed. Oh, did that do that again, or did I do that? I could have hit that link, but I think it does it automatically ever so often. I need to get that off there. Keep saying that. Yep, yep. I don't know. No, I didn't drop the phone. Hey, chairs. I don't know what happened. Unless I hit a button. I think I just minimized everything. Dude, I'm looking for 55 gallons and they're so expensive. I've got one, two, three that have nothing in them, and I've got two that have snakes in them. And I'm eventually going to use the three that don't have anything in them to move snakes up to as they grow. But yeah, they are. What about the sale? Is the half off sale going on? Blood parrot. You know what I'm going to do is turn this around. You guys don't care anything about looking at me. Layout. Why is it showing layout? I don't need that. Camera. Jump scare. That camera. Okay. Not that we can see anything, but no audio. Blank screen, no audio. You mean for a saltwater tank? There should be audio. It turned itself down. What the hell? You can hear me now. My guppy has a parasite about a week ago and it died today. Oh no. Is that the one you were asking about? Was it you that was asking Dan? Somebody was asking their guppy had a parasite and he said something, maybe it was anchor worms or something. Well, when I look at the sound, it has it turned down. Oh, it's back up again. Stupid. Stupid thing. Crazy thing. I hate to do anything because I can't see anything anyway. Anyways, said I'm done. So a saltwater tank Have you done salt water before, or do you have salt water now? I had never done it all my life. I kept fish continuously, sometimes just one tank, but I kept my same beneficial bacteria culture my whole, still the same one I started with when I was 7. And most tanks I ever had was 82 or 84. I forget, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago, and then started bringing the number back down. But I had never kept salt water till just a few years ago, and I thought it's now or never. So I enjoyed it. They are a little more expensive. And chairs is Todd Bob. Todd Bob. How many subscribers do you have now, Todd? Hey, June. Blood Parrot. Blood Parrot. I'm actually hungry, and I shouldn't be. I need to be taking insulin too soon. 12. That fan's making me sleepy. It's kind of, well, I do have water in the background too. I had a big problem with ammonia in my 180, and I lost almost all of my fish in there. I lost all the big ones. I've got the rope fish. I lost all those big giraffe catfish. I lost the pacus. I lost everything. The rainbow cichlids and the rope fish and a striped barb. There's only like 5 or 6 fish in there. So now would be a good time to, if I wanted to do something different with that tank. That's really the tank I wanted to have, the natural tank. And I can put bigger fish in there than I could put in this one. I might do that. No, I'm used to fresh water, not salt water. So salt, oops, is going to be harder. Well, I'll tell you what you need to do is find somebody that you like and that you communicate with and you trust them, and stick to that one person, whether it's a store owner or somebody you know that keeps salt water. That find one person and stick with them, because you think freshwater, they tell you different things. You'll have 20 people telling you 20 different things. So that's what I did, and you just have one source and one resource, and you follow them. Whatever they tell you, that's what you do, because if it's working for them, I got fish swimming in schooling, I guess they are. Saw some purple ones, very pretty. Some purple blood parrots. Well, I'm not an experienced saltwater keeper. I can tell you, don't make it any harder than you have to. And a lot of people that keep salt want to make it as expensive and hard as they can. They think that's better, and it's not. It's basically the same. Everything's the same. It is a different beneficial bacteria. The cycle is different, of course, that makes sense, but till you start thinking about it, that was one of the first things I asked my trainer, and they said, we don't know, and they own the fish shop. So yeah, it is different, and it's even different for brackish water. Those bacteria are different. and they survive differently. So, but yeah, keep it very simple and keep things that are easier to keep. Like guppies, people would say guppies are easy for fresh water. So that's what I did. The filters I will use is sponge, and that is like the sponge filters down in there. That's a big, people that keep salt water don't do that, but there's really no reason you can't. Hang on back, they have like sponge and other media in them, so that's what I used was hang on back primarily and some sponge. But you'll get into it, and a lot of the questions are the same kind of thing. It's just you're using salt water. Keeping it in range is going to be, you don't have to worry about pH because salt water, if the salinity is correct, it'll set itself. So it will set itself. Yeah, people get skimmers and stuff like that, and some of that's necessary depending on what you're going to keep. But like these hang-on bags I've got on here, the titles, they have built-in skimmers and they work fine. This was a saltwater tank before it was this. I had 5 saltwaters at one time, 240s, a 20 long, and a 10, and then this 120 or 125, whatever it is. And there's the link for Chair's channel. Thank you, Sam. But some of the things that are easier to keep and fun to keep are they're red leg and blue leg crabs. They're little and they're like $3 each. And they're a good cleanup crew, but saltwater, I found you have to be it's not as forgiving as waste in the water. So it's good to have a couple little crabs or something. Some of the inverts are a lot more interesting than they are in the freshwater, the variety. And there are like 4 or 5 main colors too. I started noticing in saltwater, fish can be on the whole other side of the world, but they'll be the same shade of blue. It's weird. You'll enjoy it. I hope you can get a couple of simple or a simple puffer. They're a lot of fun to keep. They're bad to get ick because they don't have scales, so they're like loaches in freshwater. It's easier for them to get ick. Got something going on here with these 2 fish. Scared them, I broke them up. Goldfish are really good not only about eating your plants, but they eat algae and pick things off the rocks, and they really do clean these rocks up. That rosy red wants whatever it's eating, but it's just algae. Here's the blood parrot again. Where'd he go? Back in the shatters. Can't wait to get my plants in here. Get the limbs straightened out. I'll spend some time on this tonight or tomorrow. That's how my mom kept her seahorses. Oh, cool. That's something I didn't keep. Reva with seahorses. I thought about it, but I did not. Keeping my easy fish like Ocellaris clownfish. There you go. Clownfish are pretty easy. They do get a little sensitive to if you get any nitrites or nitrates. They're pretty sensitive to it. So you just have to stay on top of it. You get comfortable enough with it later on, you can get a anemone for them to host, to feed. That's a lot of fun. They just kind of adopt it and take food to it and stuff. Some of those clownfish can be real expensive. What gallon is your tank? That one there is 120 or 125. I'm not sure now. I bought it from PetSmart, but online because they didn't have that size in the store, and had them. It was delivered here. It's real light because it's plexiglass, acrylic, whatever. It's one piece. And this one is 180, and it weighs a ton because it's thick glass. I also ordered it online and had it delivered. And then I have two 50 or 55 that are 55 talls. They're not long and thin front to back like traditional glass 55s. I've got two of those that I ordered. They cost basically half of what this one cost. So those are my four biggest tanks. Oh, well, no, I've got a 90 and I've got a couple of 75s, but they have snakes in them. Let's see if I missed something here. I love you, Bob. I hope you have a wonderful night. You too, for the dwarf blue hermit crabs are awesome. You know, I had a electric, no, a neon red hermit crab that was one of the ones that's completely aquatic, and I had it for several years. I bought it when it was big. Somebody had brought it back to the store, and I bought it, but I had it for 2 or 3 years. Salt creep is horrible, and it was horrible on this one. I still have salt on places on the back of the tank, but you're right. If you're somebody that likes no water spots, and I've finally gotten to the point in my life that algae and water spots don't bother me much at all, as you can see. But that salt took me forever to get used to that. You can just look at it and it'll get a water spot. But yeah, salt creep is horrible. It really is. I'm just looking through the comments, what little bit I can see of it. 10,000 gallon. I don't have a 10,000 gallon trash can. I've got a swimming pool that I was going to started setting up in a spare bedroom for the Pacu, but I never did. But it wasn't 10,000 gallons. I decided against it. It's still sitting in there. I never put water in it. Yeah. Yeah, when you have hard water too, it gets those, the crud. I never have found anything, Jim, that would get it completely off. And I've tried all kinds of weird things. Just tried something again a couple of months ago because a lot of the reptiles that I have rings around the inside of the top of their. Try to hide it with artificial plants and stuff, but oh, here we go. It's one of those guys. They're getting big. They've molted several times. That's the one that everybody says is a yabby. There are two like that, and then I have a clear one. And then I never did show the big zebra shrimp that I got, or not shrimp, zebra crayfish that I got. I don't think I showed that. It's in the 180, and it likes to stay buried, but it's big, big. It's probably 6 inches. It's like four times that. Not 4 times as long, but 4 times as tall. It's 3 times as long. But it's, y'all can Google that. It's a, whatever I just said. Really, really pretty. Had to soak it for 2 weeks with scrubbing it every few days. That's what everybody says. So once you've got something in it, you can't do that. It kind of becomes bonded to the. Yeah, I do kind of use these tanks to divide this room up. Like on the other side of that tank, there's half the room, or a little more than half the room. There's the center of the room, but it's the fireplace over there and chairs and stuff that I never go over there, but and fish tanks that don't have any fish in them. Boy, the chat jumped really big time then. I was trying to go back and see what else I'd missed. Showing off my vaulted ceilings. Yeah. What are all the fish that I have in front of me? They're just, some of them are natives and most of them are just really common community tank fish. I just got tired of the native fish. That's one of the natives. He'll get a little bigger and he'll probably want to eat some of these and kill some of them. So he may go over to the 180 if that's what I decide to do with it. But he's a long-eared sunfish. I bought him from a place that specializes. And then that's blue paradise fish, a little female. There's a male. There they are together, or nearly together. And then I've got golden barbs. That's a eastern shiner, another native fish. There's just some tetras, Colombian barbs and stuff like that. The goldfish. Just a whole mix of stuff. Amazingly, most of them are getting along. A lot of the rosy reds are getting big. My Nerodia water snake that I've been getting those rosy reds for and feeding live to him once a week. He's up to 25 of them now. But the other day I got a bag of them and I just usually put my fish or bags that have water in them in the sink, the kitchen sinks, and go back later as I'm getting plants or fish or whatever out. I prioritize. But I usually do like the feeder fish last, so I went back and the bag was completely empty of water. It still had all the fish, so I'm sure the cats had been playing with them and punctured the bag. And I thought, well, crap, but I just went in and put them in. Before, the snake would never eat any dead fish or any pieces of fish, but I put them in his water, and he was kind of like freaked out, like, why don't they move? And he kept watching me, and then he watched the fish, like, really, like, why aren't they moving? And so he eventually went in and started eating them one by one, and he ate 23, and I left 2 in there overnight. These are dead fish, and they were gone the next morning, so that's encouraging. I might be able to get him over on silver sides, which are, larger fish food, frozen thawed, so that I don't have to buy live fish and put in. He enjoys hunting them and catching them, it seems like. He enjoys that part. So, but it's nice to know that he will take dead ones now, so I could buy them frozen, like the mice. I tell you what, these comments are all over the place. I think that link being there's causing me some problems with it too. I've got a lot of comments that I haven't read. I'm going to come to the bottom and start back up. Alright, there's Coro's comment. Trying to get to the bottom. Scrolling, scrolling. Okay. Yep. Bob, the other one, talking about the tank. My name, Trash Cat said my name. La 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 la, chicken. Hey, Craig, just now seeing your comment. Wrong, Trash. What do you get if you mix hot lava and chicken? Mmm, hot lava and chicken. Steve's, Steve's lava chicken. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to see. So you were wanting to know what's in the other tank, the 180. I said that it's only got a few fish in it. It was probably after you asked. Yeah, he told Christopher to leave. What? Is there any saltwater fish in here? I'm not keeping any now, and I'm not planning on it. Oh, he told Christopher to leave. Ha ha ha. You guessed it, June. Really, Daniken ceilings are gorgeous. I can't remember what. Um, that house has so many different rooms and different levels. Won't finish that sentence. Okay. I can't remember what Daniken ceilings are. I have a gas fireplace. Yeah, mine's gas too. It's natural gas. I've only used it a couple of times, like when the electric would be off. Caught crayfish as a kid. We did that too. We would go back to the spring, back through the fields and to this cave that had a spring that came out, and we would catch them and bring them all the way back in buckets and pour the water, like make a moat. Of course, they would die. The water would drain into the ground. Stupid kids. I think I've seen all those comments. If anybody said anything that I missed, try again. Big old red ones. Hope y'all had a good Easter. Did, yep. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do is do that as a natural tank, but go ahead and get some yellow perch and things that I wanted that I won't have to wait for them to grow into that. That's 180, so I'll have to move my rainbow cichlids out. There's a 55 right over there, dark in that corner with just water sitting in it. I had an awesome Easter. I was the Easter bunny for my church. How cool is that? Um, the doggy daycare where one of my friends, she's one of the volunteers at the Ark with me. She takes a couple of her dogs out 2 days a week. They go to different classes and socialize and events and stuff. And she drops them off, like going to school or something, and goes back and gets them. But they always, like for Easter, they had on Easter bunny ears and stuff, and they had a Easter bunny that came and made pictures with them. And of course, you can pay for pictures and get them. So Bandit was one of them. She adopted Bandit. Some of you that have been friends with me for a while remember Bandit from the Ark. She has Bandit. Craig's. Heard from Pam, Bob. Oh, you did? Okay. Amazing Cheers Aquatics. What do you mean, Craig? I haven't seen Pam in ages. Do you mean you heard from her, or have I heard from her? I haven't heard from her. No. Here's my coffee, Betty. Oh, we're looking the other way now. Floyd's back for coffee. And we like the same things. It's funny how we like that. Like our coffee to cool off and drink it cool. It's probably like sugar and, well, not sugar, but sweetener and cream in it. Yep, yep. You finished? Todd, how many times have you seen the Minecraft movie? Be honest. I don't even know what Minecraft is. I know it's a game or something. She's active on Facebook. Yeah, I do hear people say that she talks on Facebook. Chicken jockey or jerky. Never seen it, but it's on my For You page. Cool. Cool. I have no idea if they can see us. I imagine they can. You want some more coffee? Want some more? No more? Let go of my glasses. Come on, I've almost finished it. Better get it if you want any more. Floyd, come on. Come on. You want any more? You don't want it? All right. It's really good. Get that pretty blue paradise fish there. Pretty, pretty. Here comes the old worm. There she is. There's one. Hey, worm. Hey, worm. Oh, you like worm, don't you? You like worm, don't you? It's a funny movie. I keep messing my comments up here. 59 minutes and 25 seconds. And I just got a medication reminder for insulin, which I said. I thought it was a game too, June. Maybe they made a movie out of it, you know, anything to target. Good night. Gotta go. Good night. See you, Todd. fluid and steel. So the only person here that has seen it is Trash Cat. How very Gen Alpha of you. Well, well. Thanks, June. That's Floyd. His name is Pretty Boy. He came to me, and since we were doing the Tennessee Fish Mafia stuff, Pam started calling him Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd. So now I just call him Floyd. He answers to it. Floyd, 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 Floyd. I don't know how he learned what, but he knows what it means, and he'll say, what? There's Terry. There's the Terry. Whoa. Got two dogs and a parrot. Two dogs and a parrot. Don't bite her. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off here. Rambled for an hour. Thanks, Jen. I love him too. I'll miss him someday. He's 42. He's 43 in August. So he could outlive me. Who knows? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, Pretty Boy Floyd. He's a mess. He gets along well with the reptiles, and he loves to be sprayed when I misting them and stuff. So he can be real sweet. He can be. Very loving. Love you too, Sammy. Much love. Craig. Craig, we got to get you scheduled to come on. What about this Sunday? I know I've asked you 2 or 3 times and things keep coming up. You want to try for this Sunday, Craig? Come on, Tennessee Fish fam. I'll talk to you. Good night. I'm waving like y'all can see me. Lord have mercy.